Hey, you guys, welcome back to OM Gina. So, this morning I was virtually in church, right? Only reason why I was virtually is because it was going to take me a good little minute to get down there. I just wanted to make sure I was in and I wanted to hear what the word was about today, right? So, what I caught on to, it was actually speaking about storms, right? And it really hit me so hard for the simple fact that at some point in our life, we are going to come across storms. That's just the gist of it. As I always talk about, our life, it is in our hands. You know what I'm saying? I mean that by any actions that we make in life, whatever we're pursuing, whatever we're going after, whatever we put ourselves into, that's based on us. But the outcome of life, that's not on us. So depending on the type of storm that we come across, what I heard from the word this morning, it was just basically explaining that God purposely puts us in certain type of situations on purpose in order for us to reach out to him. And that really got me because I was sitting here and I was thinking and I was like, you know what? That's true. And I've actually had a storm myself. You guys already know, like that whole car accident. Don't get me wrong. I always knew that there is a God. I did. But I used to think how others may think, or from the people that I used to talk to, and they're just like, how are you sitting here believing in something that you can't see and you can't hear? How is that possible? And my response is, how are you breathing? We can't see the air. We can't see it. And then they're like, but we hear it and we can feel it. I'm like, come on now. You talking about wind. So honestly, that is the same thing. It's the same thing. You telling me that I can't believe in God because I can't see him and I can't hear from him. How are you breathing? Some are going to say, because of the trees. Okay, well, who created this earth? You know what I'm saying? Who created these trees? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I just wanted to talk about the storms because everything that we come across, like every time y'all know I talk about the seasons and everything. Now I'm on to the storms because if we're put in a situation and we don't understand how we got here or why we got here, we felt like we took the steps to do everything right. Like I planned everything out. That's another thing. We can never plan anything. Trust me. This coming from a planner. I be trying to plan everything because my birthday's coming up. I'm trying to do that and now I just have blanks. Maybe I need to just learn to go with the flow. That's another problem I have. I try and plan too much. I miss the moment. We cannot miss the moment. It's okay to not plan certain stuff. Just let the chips fall. It's hard for me though, because what if they fall and, no, I don't like that. That's not what I want to do. You got to think about it like this. What if this was for you? You didn't know it. That's why you have the feelings that you have. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in that. I don't think that's for me. Just try. Just try and see what happens. I just wanted to talk about the storms because it's like them storms, man. Like them storms be different. They be different. And then it just makes you look at your life and you going to sit here and be like, yo, have I been looking at life wrong? Have I made bad steps. I did things that I shouldn't have done, or my life took a turn for the worse and I don't know how to turn it around. In time, you will. That's where that patience and consistency comes into play. If you see a life going one type of way and you're just like, no, it should be like this, then make the steps to change it. Y'all know I always talk about it's not gonna happen immediately. It's not. It takes time. But in the same sense, we never know when our time is up. So I get it. I don't play when it comes to time. Like, don't waste my time because I can't get that back. You can waste my money. I don't want to talk to you no more, though. But all I got to do, I can make my money back. I can't get my time back that I've wasted. So we have to be strategic when it comes down to instances like that. If this is something that you're truly looking forward to, or you just know, no ifs, ands, or buts, this is how my life is supposed to be, and you know that for a fact, and you're taking all this time to get it done with all the steps and everything, that's fine. That's literally not wasted time. It's not. And like I was saying with these storms, it's like, I personally feel like this. I didn't hear about this in the service, but I look at it for like good and bad storms. I know somebody out there probably gonna be like, what do you call a good storm? A good storm could be like a breakaway. You know what I'm saying? Like, from a situation, from people, from anything. It could be a storm that's just like, this is not it. I'm trying to tell you nicely, this ain't it, but I think you understand if I do this. And then, like, a bad storm could be like, look, you're not talking to me. I really have plans for you, but how are we supposed to connect when you don't speak to me? Like, you're just not. Honestly, I be feeling like God be looking down and seeing us going in the wrong direction, like we're not on track anymore. And it's like, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I feel like I be receiving hints from God, like when I be trying to move like this and it's just like, it's not working. I get a little slight no, or I'm trying to pursue this or pursue that and it's just not working. It's like a slight, no, you know what? This isn't time for it right now, or you can't do it. I don't pay attention to that. So I keep going and going and going. And then something bad happens. And then I just look up in the sky like, okay, understood. Not going that way no more. So I just really felt in my heart I needed to sit here and speak about it, because sometimes when we feel like we're the only ones that are going through certain instances in life, or them storms or the bad situations and everything, honestly, everyone on this earth has a storm at some point in time. Others are just better at hiding it. You know what I'm saying? They just sit here and make it seem like my life is great. Everything's great. And they don't show it. But don't think that you're the only person out in this world that has bad days, or bad situations are happening to you, or you're trying and trying and trying and nothing's going on. Every single person on this earth experiences that. Like, they just do. Like I said in prior episodes, there is no such thing as getting your life together and not coming across the failures and this and that, because life is not that serious. Life is not that serious. Life is serious. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Life is not that simple. It's not simple. Everyone has bad days. Everyone literally does. We are not alone. We just have to take the time out to be able to deal with it, because, you know, people smoke weed. I like to drink. Drinking and smoking weed, or just smoking cigarettes, or, you know, I hope nobody's out there doing drugs. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Or trying to do drugs out there just to numb the pain and everything. That's actually not good, because once you numb it, and it's like, all right, I'm good. And then when it hits you, like when it hits you hard, what are you going to do now? You're going to overdose or just take more? No. When we come across bad issues at some point in life, we have to deal with it. You can't keep sweeping it under the rug, because that rug is going to turn into a room. That room is going to turn into the whole house. That all that mess in your house is going to go with you in your car. And then eventually all of that is going to stay in your mind, in your heart. And you're going to drive yourself crazy. At some point, we just got to take it and just look at it as it is what it is. That's it. Now, by me knowing this, what am I going to do to move forward and make sure that I never get back in this place again? And life comes with steps. There's steps. When we go through bad situations, it's not, wow, that was crazy. No. Well, I mean, yeah, it was crazy. But you just have experience from it now. If you try again, well, not if, you should always try again. Never let somebody tell you you failed. Don't do it again. Don't listen to that. Like I told y'all, that's stupid. I don't call things stupid, but that's stupid. That makes no sense. Anyway, you just do it again. But with that experience that you gained from that last situation, we just know better now. You know what? Going forward, I'm not going to do this. Or going forward, I'm going to look out for this, because this is what happened last time. So, to end this episode, I just want to let y'all know, in life, we will always come across storms. Always. We just have to learn how to deal with it, understand, and just take it for what it is and move forward in a positive manner and get this life that we deserve. This life is going to come. Trust me. I promise you, it's coming. But as always, you guys, it was beautiful and wonderful speaking to you guys again. I will post another episode tomorrow. Have a great day.